live, by the way.
We're live, we're live, we're live, we're
Yeah.
live. Here at G Dubs. Count our ones. One ball, one strike, runner on first.
Look like a close, but that's an experience. What you think that call was?
My experience, it all depends on the catcher. If he's framing it right, it's a strike.
Hmm.
If it's an inexperienced catcher, it's a ball. But as a pitcher, what you want is to do that. Is paint the corners. You don't want to give an easy strike. You don't want to become a pitching machine. And that is one down. Like we say in Puerto Rico, arroz, habichuela y carne, siéntese. Next one comes up at bat.
And by the way, for you guys, you're not seeing the score right now because we just started setting it up. The GW is trailing Bronx Science 1-0, and we're in the top of the second inning.
Ifrey Alcantara is on the
As
bump.
is
Throw down to second a little too late.
That wasn't a very fast draw from the catcher. I was able to easily steal that second base without a problem.
Well, part of that was because Alfie hasn't been holding the runners back. He hasn't been checking on them.
Mm.
As the game goes on, he's gonna know who are the guys who steal more, and he's gonna start checking them to hold them onto the base.
No,
Right now, you see Raul holding him down to second. That was an excellent stop by the catcher right there. And right now, that's key. Your catcher is dictating this game. He's making sure that the runner stays at second. You don't want that guy to move over to third.
Oh yeah,
And
definitely.
Alfie at this point has to throw strikes.
Oh, it's a line drive, base hit.
Hard hit to left field.
That's just gonna give
Gets
him a
his
single.
cut off. Now you got runners on first and third, and less than 2 outs. Right now, rule of thumb is this guy is running. Now the question is, are we gonna throw down to get the guy on second? You shouldn't. We all know that we shouldn't, but this is where experience and coaching comes into play. What is Carbone gonna call? Does G Dubs prepare for these scenarios, or are they gonna just let the runner on first take second? The other option is walk the batter. Load up the bases and try to force a double play, get out the inning.
It's
But it looks like Carbone is calling for a regular pitch, and there you go, the throw, and that's exactly what you should do. Throw it hard and fast back to the pitcher to see if the runner on third attempts to go home. Trick the runner essentially at third. Uh, Seems like Bronx Science has practiced this before. They held up nicely there. Everything there is textbook.
I gotta say, maybe they probably took a page by George Washington because they do that themselves.
That's true. G Dubs was in Bronx Science home turf. So I'm sure they took down notes and they got the stats on everybody this time. They're probably trying to imitate what Carbone calls, just so that G Dubs has a taste of what they do to everyone else.
Hmm. And here's a
High
pop up.
fly to the outfield. He sits back. Y tomando café, easy out, routine fly, and that ends the inning. Right.
Bronx Science left two behind as we transition to the bottom of the second inning. GW is trailing by one. We will be right back after this message.
You already know for exclusive and the best beats, connect to www.iditbeat.com.
bat, number 21, Corbin Mendez. Mendez is our catcher. And that was a strike down the pipe. I'll tell you this much. He ain't going to see that pitch again. The pitcher's ahead in the count, and now his job is to throw everything away from Corbin. Now the pitcher's in control. He's going to paint outside the corners, and Corbin now has to defend. Pops it back.
Almost hit a truck.
Hope those guys got insurance back there. Yeah, they're doing construction back there, so they should be wearing hard hats.
Oh yeah.
They tell you, be careful with the scaffolding. You got to be careful with these balls.
Ooh.
Another foul back. He's just a tad bit late. If he speeds it up or chokes up the bat just half an inch, he's going to be on top of that ball. He's going to be on top of that ball. I think it's going to get lined straight down center. But you can also tell that Corbin is really aggressive in this at bat.
You gonna bring me the jacket?
And he got called strike out looking backwards K. Backwards K for Corbin. It's never a good feeling to get struck out looking. I'd rather strike out swinging 10 times out of 10. When you get struck out looking, it's like you start questioning, do I have a good eye for these pitches? You don't want the pitcher to know that you couldn't read his pitches. Oh, first pitch strike and an aggressive swing. Swing by Gerald Columna, number 23. He is our starting center fielder. He's leaving the outside pitch away. Good eye, even count 1-1.
There's no runs at all?
No, there's one. Block that one.
So why you don't have it?
I'm loading it up right now. Yeah. Oof.
Pitch is high. Now, I don't know about you, but when I used to be on the baseball team, and that used to happen to me, the whole team would start eating me up alive. We gotta leave those up there. Gerald has a really quick swing, but as you can tell, he's so aggressive that sometimes he doesn't make the best decision. Both of those pitches were high, and he's going after them. These guys are so hungry to get a hit that sometimes they lose focus and picking out one zone. You really want to pick out one spot and wait for that pitch to get there. Right now, and he got caught looking. He's sitting down today. Good pitching by number 51 from Bronx Science. Wearing number 51, I got a good feeling that one of his favorite players was number 51, the big unit, Randy Johnson. If you're from New York, number 51 means something else. It means Bernie Williams. Multiple Gold Glove winner, 4-time World Series champion. All right. Luis Torres saw that breaking pitch coming, and he pulled it foul, but he read it. He knows you're now seeing the pitcher throw more than just strikes. That was the first breaking pitch, and it's because this is the second half of the lineup. He wants to see what they can do, how well they read his breaking balls. Fastball outside, Luis holds up. Luis is showing good discipline. I think the rest of the guys should really pay attention to this at bat because Luis defended the inside pitch and is letting every pitch that's low or high just go right past him. He knows that there's no such thing as a hero in baseball. A walk is just as good as long as you're getting your team in position to score. And another aggressive swing by Luis at a high pitch. George Washington is coming out aggressive. They might be a little too confident from the win on Friday. They have to settle down and really focus on selecting pitches moving forward.
Oh, for sure. All right, we'll be right back. GW is trailing by 1 as we go back to the top of the 3rd inning.
what Alfred has to do moving forward. Just be aggressive and trust his field. Know that they're there to do a job and that they are going to do it. One thing that G Dubs prides himself on is defense. They have the best of the best players in the city. A lot of these players actually come from other schools because they were the best in their school and they want more competition. So Alfred is just attacking that strike zone and letting his guys do the job once Bronx Sands does get hit. And ground ball to third base should be a routine play right there. And out at first. Routine 5-1. We got our first out.
Lopez, that first time or second?
First out, yeah. Yeah, what's up, man?
Number 2 batter, Novello, is the DH for Bronx Science. With the pink socks today. The pitch is low, called ball.
Up to the camera.
We didn't have time to set up.
Meeting. I know, me too.
Another low pitch. Me as a batter at this point, I am holding off because I just saw 2 low pitches. I'm going to let that pitcher come to me. I might even just take the next pitch. Just wait until Alfred finds the zone again. And there you go. That's exactly what you want if you're the pitcher. You're down in the count. You know that the batter probably isn't going to swing unless the coach gives him the green light. But in this case, you're not getting the green light. So you're going to attack the zone. Just establish your fastball again before you attack. And the 4th low pitch by Alfred. Number 12 earns himself a walk. That is a DH of the team. That means he's one of the better hitters. Next at bat, Ulrich. He's the second baseman of Bronx Science. Alfred releases his pitch, is high. And you're already starting to see that Bronx Science is taking some big secondary leads there. But what I like is that our catcher actually stared down at first, potentially keeping him back. And there you go. That's exactly what you want to do. Hold the runner at first. Alfred checked them, threw down. Now the runner knows I'm keeping an eye on you. You can't go as far anymore because if you do, the throw is coming. The runner goes. And good coverage by the outfielder, Gerald. The throw down to second was a little off. Off to the right, so Raul had to try to field that one. Not expecting the ball to be there. As you can see, Bronx Science is playing aggressive today. They came out here with a vengeance, and G-Dubs can't fall asleep. They got to be just as aggressive. Low pitch, 1-0. See, now the runner on second's job right now is to try to see what the catcher is putting down. What's the pitch that's getting called? Call strike, 1-1. Yeah, so from second, if you see what the catcher's throwing down, you're allowed to relay that message to your teammate, to the batter, and that's not against the rules. You're allowed to do that 24/7. What is against the rules is you banging trash cans from the dugout to indicate if a strike is coming or a curveball. But here in high school baseball, we do it old school. You make it a second, you're gonna try to help out your teammate. Now Alfred is ahead in the count, 1-2. This is a pitcher's count, so you're gonna start painting the corners. You're not gonna give him a free pitch at this point. The only thing that you got to be careful with is a wild pitch. If that's gonna bring the runner over to third,
Two
put
two.
him 90 feet from home, and we can't afford that. Not when we're down in the game.
Dang.
Hard hit back. Jeros is moving back, and it's a routine catch, or as we like to say, tomando café. But good base running, good base running by Bronx Science. Sack fly to move over the runner. But good throw by Gerald. He made it really close for the cut. Hit the cutoff. Cutoff threw it down to third. It's like Carbone says, when you hit the cut, good things happen. Right? As an outfielder, your job is to release that ball as quick as possible and try to hit your cut to keep the runner in their base. But that was a long, long fly, so that gave the runner a lot of square footage to steal that bag, or to tag up.
2 outs. 2 outs.
2 outs. Pitch is inside, 1-0. Runner's taking a big lead on third. And just for that, just in case Alfie picks one into the dirt, he's going to go. Count is 2-0. Alfie got to calm down. He's just got to establish his strike zone again, establish his fastball, and then start working his secondary pitches. Let your fielders do their job. Let them play defense. We've seen the plays on the field. There's no errors so far from GW. So me as a pitcher, I'm going to put that ball in play.
Especially now that you're in a 3-0 count.
A 3-0 count is, you know what's coming. It's fastball down the pipe. Now, question is, does he have the green light to swing? And he did, and that is a routine fly to left.
Opportunity to tie it up or take the
F7, and we got out the inning without any damage. Good job. Like I said, defense wins you games, and the defense of George Washington is one of the best in the city. It's the end of the top of the third.
Yeah.
Going into break right now.
You already know, for exclusive and the best beats, connect to www.iditbeat.com.
Hope he's not a short.
And we're back, bottom of the third, first pitch. It's called strike.
Maybe on the source real quick.
Now up batting is Angel Gomez, number 18. Our left fielder is down 0-1. The pitch low, evened out the count 1-1. He's just taking his hacks on the side. Count is even 1-1. The pitch fouled back on his knees like Adrian Beltre. Count now 1-2. Wind up the release. And another backwards K by the pitcher from Bronx Science. He's having a great game, actually. This guy, number 51. I'm going to call him the big unit. The big unit, like Randy Johnson. Has a couple of backwards K today, a couple of ground outs. Now up to bat, Yendry Peralta. This is the right fielder for G-Dubs. Stepping into the box. Pitcher winds up. The release. And very aggressive, pulled it down third, but foul. 0-1. Usually, as a batter, you like swinging at the first pitch because you know most of the time that's going to be a strike. The pitcher wants to be ahead in the count, so he's going to throw you a strike the first one. Now, once you're ahead in the count, the pitcher ain't going to throw you the next ball strike. He's going to throw you up, and like this guy did, he threw a high fastball once again, and G-Dubs has been falling for the same script. High fastball, they go aggressive, and they swing. So now he's down 1-2. And the pitcher's in control. He's gonna throw a curve, a slider, whatever he feels like throwing at this point because no one's on base, and he's up by a lot. Pick that ball on the dirt, evened out the count 2-2.
He's gonna try to play around with him. That's what's gonna happen anyway.
Oh, hard but high ball caught by the second baseman. That is the second out of the inning. But that ball was dancing up there. It wasn't as easy as it seems. That wasn't a routine catch.
The other thing too is it's a windy afternoon too, so that's another negative thing for the kids here in Washington Heights.
Yeah, and we're also elevated, so that plays into how you field any pop-up up here. First pitch aggressively swinging. 0-1. Batting now is Brian Melo, our starting shortstop. Breaking ball outside, called strike, 0-2. And you haven't seen that pitch a lot, so that's why you don't see the guys from G-Dubs swinging at that. He's really relying on his fastball, his two-seamer. But that curve has been coming out maybe 3 times now, and whenever it does come out, they're not ready for it. They haven't seen it enough. Count is now
Again, the pitcher's
1-2.
playing around with them, so that's what they have a good eye. They have a good reaction.
Backwards K, another clean inning by Bronx Science. G-Dubs really has to come back with a donut, leaving it at 0 to keep the game close.
You already know for exclusive and the best beats, connect to www.iditbeat.com.
Just for those who are asking for the update for the score, the Bronx Science is 1, GW 0. It's a really tight game. Looks like this game is going to be all about the pitchers.
You already know for exclusive and the best beats, connect to www.iditbeat.com.
And we are back for more Trojans baseball.
Top of the fourth, first pitch. Call ball. That was close. That could have gone either way. Count is 1-0. This has been a pitcher's duel, this game. Ifrey goes out there, throws out a scoreless inning. Besides the one run in the first, it's been a shutout. And that one run came from an error from the center fielder. And the rule of baseball, like they say, la regla de la pelota is después del error viene la carrera. And it's always been proven true. Ground ball past the shortstop, recovered by the center fielder.
Is that an error?
That is not an error because he had to reach for that ball. That I would call that a clean hit.
Yeah.
It wasn't a routine play. He had to stretch for that one, and it was hit hard. I call that one clean. Bronx has got a runner on first. No outs. And we've seen that with a runner on first with no outs, their coach usually sends them off to steal. And he's gone. Sacrifice bunt. And the batter did his job. Sack bunt to move the runner over. That is small ball. That is textbook baseball. You're just trying to get the runner in scoring position because now any hit will get him over to home. He's going to run hard and he's going to try to score off of a line drive to the outfield.
Very well executed bunt.
One out, runner on second. Strike called. Count is now 0-1. One out. High fly ball. The outfielder calls it, se sienta, se toma el café, and the runner goes. Strong throw from the center fielder, but fast legs from the runner. The batter did his job also. His job was to move the runner over. Now a base hit gets that run in. But luckily, with two outs, the play now is at first. It's a defensive indifference. We're not going to try to get the runner on third out. We're going to go for the runner, for the batter running to first.
Or the fly out.
Or the flyer.
Or the strikeout.
Even better. I'm sure Alfred is itching to get that backwards K. Seeing this guy from Bronx Science get a couple of them today, he's dying to get a few himself. Count is 0-2. He's up. This is a pitcher's count, right?
I'm going to call it.
All right, you had your money on the strikeout. I had my money on the play to first. Let's see. Inning ain't over.
I'll buy you lunch tomorrow. How about that?
I'm you got it. You got. I owe you lunch. Did I agree on this bet? Alfred got out of that inning clean. It looked a little tight there, but he got out. And like I said, this has been a pitcher's duel.
Yeah, it's a pitcher's duel. Both teams are doing great. Let's see what GW brings to the plate now.
They got to start playing small ball. I got a feeling they're all trying to hit it out. This is I think the second game with the fans being able to be at the field. I think they're trying to show off a little. I think if they just calm down and go for the fundamentals, just a ground ball, line drives, you'll see a rally. You'll see multiple runs coming in.
And we see the JV team practicing for. I think they're playing tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken.
The JV team occasionally practices with the Varsity, which is a good idea for them because they get exposure. They get to see more of the seasoned players, uh, their discipline, and that rubs off on the younger guys.
Yeah, they do have great players too. And here we go, the pitch.
Got a
And
boy.
That's a hit.
And he's rounding first. He's going to hold off at first. And that's exactly what I said. Once GW stopped looking for the long ball and they start playing fundamental baseball, good things are going to happen. That was not a power swing. That was a contact swing. And as long as you put the ball in play, you get to run and you get to score.
That's right. And that's Big Baby coming up to the plate now.
Now, this guy's going to go for the fences. This guy got the power to do it.
He's always trying to do that.
Big Baby Ramon Big Baby Jimenez, our first baseman, the George Washington Trojans. First we got speed. We got Raúl Raúl Mella, our second baseman on the base pads right now.
Shout out to Anacaona Osoria.
Call strike on Big Baby. Second called strike. Like I said before, big unit over here, 51. He doesn't throw that curveball often, so these guys aren't expecting curve. They're expecting fastball, and then he surprises them occasionally with it. Big Baby with a big hit. Center fielder's moving back. And he dropped it now. That's an error. Raul is going to attempt to score. Carbone is holding him off. And that's a big hit for the Trojans. Big hit by Big Baby. And like I said, it is difficult to field a fly ball out here. The wind is blowing. It's a higher elevation. So sometimes you think the ball's coming down, but it carries. So normally that would be a routine play, but up here in the heights, it's a little different from down in the Bronx.
Blowing against them anyway, so
That's right.
that's another one.
I got runners on second and third with no outs. This can be a big inning. All you want is a line drive, a hit down the middle. Let your runners score.
Take your time.
A pop fly into the outfield ties up this game. You see a very aggressive swing. He's trying to hit it to the outfield for that sac fly. They're trying to even it out right here. Marcos Peguero is at bat right now.
You already see the other teammates are getting a little bit crazy over the underside. Cheering up for the team now.
Count is 0-2. 0-2 on Marcus. He has to defend now.
And
And a hit down the line. That's going to bring in 2 runs. And it's at the fence. That's going to be minimum a triple. Minimum a triple for. And holding him at third. And that is a run. Bad throw into the visiting bullpen.
inside the house home run.
And like I said, you play fundamental baseball. You swing for contact, not for power, and good things happen. You know, as you saw there, you have runners in scoring position. You got to be aggressive. You got to hit the ball. You got to make solid contact, and that was as solid as it comes. That ball went down the line to the fence. Left fielder couldn't do anything about that. This is a
Exactly what they should be looking for at this moment. Just definitely start looking for those hits. It's not about getting it out of the park. It's about getting a team into home plate.
see now. GW can be a lot more comfortable. They'll play relaxed now. Now you're going to see them be a little bit more disciplined at the plate. They're not so anxious to score because now we got the lead. Now the game is about defense. Make sure we keep Bronx Science at 1. And from what we've been seeing from Alcantara, these guys are just popping up or grounding out. So I think we're in good hands at this point. All right, there's a meeting of the umpires.
Osoria, excelente, los mejores. Yeah, that's the point of GW, trying to get there. One game at a time.
Currently, G-Dub's record is 4-0. They're leading AAA. They're trying to make it 5-0 today.
As it gets warmer, you see more fans coming to see the game.
Oh, yeah, I got a feeling that after spring break, this thing is going to get loud.
Yes.
You already know for exclusive and the best beats, connect to www.iditbeat.com.
And we are back for more baseball.
Now up to bat, number 21, Corbin Mendez. Number 21. This is the catcher for the Trojans. Sets up for a bunt, but it bounces foul. All right, so as you can see, we got a runner back at second, and what they argued during the break was that because of the ground rules, the ball seems to have gotten stuck on the track. So the 2 runners do come in, but we got to hold our batter to a double.
That means the score is 1 and 2, right?
1 and 2. Still no outs. Runner on second, setting up for a bunt. He holds back for a ball. Even count, 1 and 1. See, now we're seeing small ball by the Trojans. We're seeing the bunt, hitting for contact, not for pie. And he lays down the bunt and the sack. Oh, and there you go. An error on the throw from the pitcher. That is an E3.
2-1-3.
See,
3 now.
like I said, the rule of baseball, después del error, viene la carrera, and that run came in.
We left it there on purpose in the scoreboard, right?
Still no outs, runner on first. Coming up to bat, number 23, Gerald Columna, playing center today.
And it's exactly what you were saying. Kids are just trying to get the ball, the runs in, and that's it. Smart playing.
See, now you're seeing bigger leads from the runners. And second strike, I felt that one over here. I felt that gust. He is aiming for the fence. He just saw his teammate hit one down the line. He wants to do the same thing the other way. And this right field is a lot shorter.
I think it's 4-1. It's 4-1.
The pitch is low, pushes Gerald back, count 1-2.
1-2, just like that.
Still a pitcher's count, so he's in charge here. With no outs, he just wants one out to try to get into a double play. But a stolen base, missed throw. G-Dubs is now on second with no outs.
Still no outs.
And drop ball, but he gets him at first. So the rule in baseball is if first base is open and third pitch called strike is dropped, you can run to first if it's unoccupied. Now the job of the runner that's on second is to take a little bit of a lead to try to give this guy a chance to make it to first. Kind of like play with the opposing team. Tempt them to throw down to second when in reality you're not really going to steal. You're just buying time for the runner to run and force a harder throw to first and an error. That's why it's important.
Which happened on the previous play.
Now number 17, the DH of the team, Luis Torres. Called strike. That right there, that was off framing. That was a low pitch, but that's the job of the catcher right there. You know, make a low pitch look like a strike. Make it look like it's crossing the knees, not the shin. That's how you're always supposed to start off from inside and come up for the frame, not come forward and push back for the frame. It tricks the umpire into thinking you caught it over the plate. That's one of the reasons why I'm against all these digital umpires, right? You're taking away the job of the catcher. Part of the job is to make balls look like strikes. And if you get rid of the umpire and make it digital, you pretty much lost the purpose of the catcher. All he's there for is to block balls and throw down to second. But at the high school level, you still have that essence of the game where you got to practice on your framing. Luis is still at bat, 3-2, full count. So the pitcher here has to throw a strike. I guess it was 2-2. Now we're at full count. So I take it back. Now the pitcher got to throw a strike. And he called it. He called it. Caught him looking. Backwards K for number 51. And again, You see Luis complaining, saying that it's low, it's low, it's low, but what you don't see is how the catcher is framing that pitch behind him. He's making it look like it's crossing through the knees because of that little scooping action that he does. It's tricking the umpire into making it look more of a strike than it is. So that
And that's a ball.
count is 1-0. That is number 18, Angel Gomez, and that's going to end the inning. Infield fly.
You already know, for exclusive and the best beats, connect to www.ideadbeat.com.
Top of the fifth, Alfrey is back on the mound. For those of you guys who missed it, last inning, the Trojans scored 3 runs. First pitch, fouled it back. Count is 0-1. You might start seeing Bronx Signs try to swing a little bit more aggressive because now they're down. They're down in the game and they're going to be a little bit more anxious to get on base. So I think Alfred is going to have a better outing in the second half now that George Washington has a cushion and Bronx Science is on the defensive or offensive, better yet.
Gonna start chasing those balls now.
Exactly. They're going to be itching to get on base because we're halfway through. We're halfway through, and the more innings that pass, the less chances that you got to score. So you're going to be seeing more swings at the bat, a little less discipline from Bronx Science as the game progresses. Alfrey pitched that one into the dirt. Count 1-1. Wind up the pitch. Ooh, swing and a miss. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Take it back. That's a K. That's a K for Alfred. Like I said, they're becoming a lot more aggressive now.
Chasers.
Alfred is just pounding the strike zone right now. He knows that he has the lead, and he's going to challenge every single pitcher now. Every single batter, sorry. Pitch low, even count 1-1. Arguably in the similar zone where the Bronx Science pitcher is throwing. And that one was called strike, painting the outside corner. Count is 1-2. This is a pitcher's count, so Alfie got plenty of wiggle room. The next two pitches shouldn't really be um, over the plate. And called them. Strike three, backwards K for Alfie. Now he's getting his backwards K that he's been staring at those all game. He's getting them now.
It's all about the pitchers now. Just to make sure that he gets all these strikes there. Consistency. That's what they're looking for.
First pitch strike.
0-1. Two.
0-2. See, the Bronx Science batter disagreed with that call, but the same way that their catcher has been framing, you see our guys framing as well. Those inside pitches could be borderline, all depending on how the catcher positions his bat. And an aggressive swing fouled back, continues to be 0-2.
And the count's still the same, 0-2 and 2 outs.
High ball, count 1-2. You might say, why would you throw a high fastball in this count? But the thing is, the next few pitches aren't going to be strikes. You want them to chase because right now he's in a defensive mentality. Anything nearby, he has to swing. But it is a very good at-bat by this young man. He's fouling off a lot of pitches. He's making the pitcher work. Count is 1-2. 2 outs. He's calling time. Taking a breath, looking down at his coach, and resetting.
Gonna try to get the hit.
Soft grounder to third should be routine. That is a 5-3. That's the third out of the inning, and that's a clean inning by the Trojans. Put up a donut. Score is 3-1 Trojans.
And we'll be back with more Trojans baseball.
You already know, for exclusive and the best beats, connect to www.iDidBeat.com.
And we are back to Trojan baseball. First pitch, grounder to third. And that is a 5-3.
Talk about a quick one out to start the bottom of the fifth inning.
See, now that's what you don't want. You don't want it to be one pitch, one out. You're trying to tire out this pitcher. You don't want him to go the full nine.
Oh, for
Uh,
sure, for sure.
at this point, you're trying to foul off as many
Oh yeah.
pitches, try to get him out, and just gas off his arm. The longer he throws, the slower he's going to end up throwing. So work him longer. First pitch called strike. Second
Wow.
pitch, strike. That one just painted the corners. Byron,
Man, so far there's been a incredibly pitching game so far here throughout this game, and that's what I like to see.
down and
I like
away.
to see close games.
Count 1-2. Batting right now is number 2, Brian Mello, our shortstop.
Hey,
And long but
oh, what a
out.
hustle! Quite the hustle from the center fielder to make that out. So there's two outs now.
Up to bat, Raúl, el gallo loco, Mella. Y eso lo decimos con mucho cariño.
Hey, we got a shout out for you over here by the chat, Mr. Garcia,
Ah,
our physical education teacher.
that's the OG right there. Garcia's been here for a while.
Gabriel said what's up as well. He's the other commentator, and I'm filling in for this inning right now as he take a little break here.
Count 1-0, the pitch, the release, and in the dirt,
Yes,
2
sir.
0.
It's a ball. So now the count is now 1-1. I could take over if you want.
And
Yeah,
number
you do that.
51 came back with high heat right there. That was a high fastball. Uh,
Give me the count.
call for a strike.
Oof. That was a little tap, actually.
You know what it was? The previous pitch was in a similar location and it was called the strike. So now Raul feels like if he sees it again, he's gonna have to swing. Now, if the velocity is the same amount, you're gonna get the timing. But what you don't want is get used to swinging at high pitches.
Yeah, not to mention, like, the way he took that swing, though, it looked like his body kind of took a really crazy twirl right there, which is not, it's not a really good thing for your batters.
Raul is
Yeah,
defending at this point. That last pitch was just a desperation pitch, just to stay at the batter's box. And you see another one. Hopefully, it curves over a little bit more, but it's an out at first. And that was a 1-2-3 inning for Bronx Science. No scores, no runners entered.
as we transition to the sixth inning, the score remains 3-1. GW will be right back, and Gabriel will take it from here.
You already know for exclusive and the best beats, connect to www.iditbeat.com.
And we are back with more GW baseball, guys. Strike. And that's a foul. And that's another ball.
Hey, did I miss something? You call me? Yes. Uh,
And the pitch is another ball.
see Rafael, you need it? Oh, yeah, he's out here taking photos.
And that's another ball. If I'm not mistaken, it's full count. No outs.
He's on the left side of the field by the visitor
Top of the sixth inning.
bullpen. The visitor bullpen. He's right next to both sides right now. We all, yeah, we winning 3-0.
The pitch. And that's a hit that goes through the second baseman.
Third. I'm gonna have to charge my phone for a bit, bro. It's at 11. You'll be okay commentating yourself?
And that's a one out.
I gotta reset the connection.
You got that extra headphone still?
Yeah. I just don't have ports.
What's up? How's practice? I just told you that you were phone
And it's a mound visit right now. And we are changing pitchers.
And everything is right here. What's the score? It's 3-1. Had to come back with? 3-1. Top of the six. Yeah.
No, 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 no. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
All right.
Thank you, though. Watch. Next time, I will do it.
Gotta reset this.
You already know for exclusive and the best beats, connect to www.iditbeat.com.
And we are back with more Trojans baseball, guys. Um, Bronx Signs is trailing 1-3, one on, no outs, and we have Miguel Collado pitching for GW. Hit, that's one out.
Oh, he's safe.
Oh, and that's a save.
He hopped off the the bat when he's trying to get the ball. As we see, Bronx Science has a runner, a pitch runner in.
That's number 3, H. Kleinger. His pitch runner. So we have 2 on, no outs, bottom of the 6th inning. GW still winning 3-1. And those for first time listeners, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. The pitch, and that's ball number 1.
Wow. Why did he touch
He said it's a foul?
the foul? Yo, the coach was like, "Don't touch the ball, don't touch the ball."
And that's a foul. I missed that because I was checking the lineup, but that's a foul ball. That's 1-1. And the pitch, check on second. That's safe. Now he's playing around with him now. And the pitch, strike. So that's 1-2, no outs, 2 on. And the pitch, strike out. Strike number 1. Strike out.
Strike number 1.
And that's out number 1. Here we go. The pitch, and that's ball number 1. Batting 6 for Bronx Science, R. Liu, number 45, third baseman. And the pitch, ball 2.
Ball 2.
Here we go. And the pitch, that's strike number 1. So we have 2-1, 2 on, 1 out. So they're going to try to do the double play here. And here we go. The pitch. Ball. And drop the ball. Stolen base. That's one on first, one on third, one out. Count 3-1. One out.
At least you can switch back.
So we could get a live feed from the HDMI.
The pitch. And that's out number two. Nevertheless, one run score for Bronx Science. And the score now is 2-3 GW. And the pitch. It's a big fly out. And
Man, held it.
managed to catch the ball for out number three. But the damage is done now. And the score now is 2-3. GW still winning. We'll be back with more Georgia's baseball after this break.
You already know for exclusive and the best beats, connect to www.iletbeat.com.
And we are back with more GW baseball. And we have number 4 coming up to the plate. Ramon, big baby,
Really appreciate it.
first baseman.
And that's
Ramon Jimenez.
P2. I'll just confirm the score.
Here we go.
Are you starting now?
And the pitch. Another big hit for Ramon Jimenez. And that's one on.
What a big single.
This kid can hit. This kid can hit. Back to back hits.
I gotta tell you, Big Baby is a YouTube favorite from last season. So everybody loved him, especially in the Dominican Republic. He was the biggest fan in YouTube. Well, not the biggest fan, he's a fan favorite. Now back to your regular programming schedule.
And that's ball number 1.
Get the catcher too. Strike.
And there's a strike. Count is 1-1. And the pitch. And that's another hit. Another great hit. Another great hit.
A back-to-back signal. Number 21 hitter. Take it away.
Now we have number 21, Corbin Mendez. Number 21, batting for the Trojans. 2-1, no outs. And that's a perfect bunt. And he moves the runs up. He moves the runs up. And the pitch, 0-1, 2-1, 1 out.
Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. You can see it.
The pitch, strike number 2.
Can't see the third
And
base.
that's a ball.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
1-2.
Damn, that boy one is taunting.
Lead, right?
And that's another ball, 2-2. And that's what they need to do. They need to look for the balls. They cannot just go crazy swinging at everything. It's called good eye. Good eye, good eye. Oh, and that's a great hit. It might bring 2 runs into, and that's only 1. And that's a great hit. 1 on first, 1 on third, 1 out. With more GW baseball.
You got to remind them about the language.
And number 17, Luis Torres. And he just stole the base.
He just chilled there.
Is he a spy? And here we go. The pitch. Strike.
Oh, you got your Mac charger on you?
What?
Mac charger?
Yeah, got it. I'm sure I didn't take it out the bag. Sure I didn't take it out.
2-1. We have second and third. 1 out. The pitch is outside.
I left it bag right there. One on second, one on third.
That's outside. Another ball. And the pitch. And that's a strike.
You go plug the hotspot.
Unplug the hotspot? Yeah. Using the phone?
No, no, no. It should be charged now. Because this shit's sick.
That's ball. Oh, that's a strike out. Oh, no. And that's 2 outs, 2-1. And I'm going to transfer over now to Raymond, who's going to finish the game now.
Hey, thank you so much for taking over for me. As I, continue to deal with stuff here and there. Shout out to Gabriel from Law, the School Aid Tech, who was able to commentate. As the first pitch, I see it was a ball. Either hit, foul back for another foul. So, I may not be the best commentary, but at least I'm going to try to finish this game for you. As he takes a little tap. Can he make the catch? Yes, he can. For out number 3. Well, great hustle from, for Bronx to, yeah, it's a good one for, it was a good crazy inning, GW unfortunately strand 2 while as an impressive inning right there. So now we are switching to the top of the 7. Um, GW is 3 outs away from taking this game. So we'll be right back after this message.
You already know for exclusive and the best beats, connect to www.iditbeat.com.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back to finish this game off at the top of the 7th inning. The final stretch as GW is 3 outs away from remaining undefeated as he takes a ball 1. So Bronx Science is actually trying to rile up the spirit of the team as, they're making some noise out here. And shout out to all the Bronx Science fans who came up as he takes a strike. So that the count is 1-1. So like I was saying, shout out to Bronx Science for holding it down on their end. I see the fans over here as well. Shout out to all the Bronx Science fans watching on YouTube. So it's always good to have you guys here supporting us as we try to provide you the best content as possible as he takes a ball. So now it's 2 balls, 1 strike for the number 13 hitter. And this being a very close game between the two teams, has been an incredible experience so far. 3-1. Pitch, full count. So yeah, the 13 hitter is definitely on the tight spot right now as he's on a full count pitch. The only thing he could do right now is to survive this pitch, try to find a hit. And shout out to all the Dominican fans out there who's watching from the Dominican Republic. And struck him out. One out. As we got the number 2 hitter coming in. GW is 2 outs away from winning in this game. It can BX. Bronx Science find a way to get some hits in. Got him getting a man on base and whatnot. It's all determined to the last 2 batters that's coming up, especially for the number 2 hitter right now, as he's ready to take his first pitch of this inning. Strike 1. I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely feeling some hot chocolate right about now. As he takes a number 2 pitch, almost a check swing, but it was up there for strike 2, if I'm not mistaken. And here's the pitch. Close. That was right at the top of the box. And here it is. Low. Number 2 is definitely, fighting these pitches off. And here's a hit. Base hit. Center field. Number 2 managed to get a signal. A signal. Try to keep alive here, ladies and gentlemen. As the number 99 hitter is coming on plate. So GW could look for a double play as we see a drone flying in the air. Strike 1. As the cameraman is actually looking at the drone right now, but he may not get a good view as we go back down. And it's a checks pitch roll. Like, I'm all for drone, but when you hit the ball and they go flying, chances are you gotta be careful. But we're definitely looking into a rest 1-on-1. And here's a grounder, final base hit towards left. And 99 was able to get another one in, trying to stay alive here on the bottom of the 7th with 1 out. Excuse me, I'm peeking a little bit, so I apologize. Let me load down my mic a little bit. Here we go. So, as the number 12 hitter is on bat right now, we're 1 hour away. And this is the go-ahead one for Bronx Science, as he takes the first pitch, strike 1, 1 out. So now the pitcher for GW is in a tight situation here with 1 out. He's trying to keep the runners in, trying to prevent them from stealing base and potentially scoring, getting a run in. As they are trailing by 2, you got to go ahead runner or go ahead hitter on bat right now. Here's an 0-1 count. Here's a place hit. Oh my God! Went to the shortstop as number 2 was about to try to still go to home, but was able to get called off. And now the bases are loaded with 1 out. Wow. And now the GW team is coming to talk to the pitcher, as this is a very critical moment for GW to see what they can do here in order to prevent Bronx Science to gain a couple of 1. Now that the bases are loaded with 1 out, are they looking to try to secure a double play, which is probably the best thing you could do right now, as and we have a drone like chilling right on the sky over here, as the cameraman is trying to capture it, and we are going back to the game. All right, we're back. As a pitch, wide, ball 1. And now the pitcher's gotta stay composed right now, as he's facing a very critical moment right here, and I cannot really commentate for nothing, so I apologize for that. And he takes a pitch on a strike, so now the count is 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ooh, right inside. I'm curious to see who is really flying that drone, and see if we could probably just get a wireless footage from that. As he's a pitch for a strike 3 call. 2 outs. And he's feeling frustrated here, as he, slapping his helmet. It's a critical, now his number 23 hitter, probably the last one to do something. As the bases are loaded, 2 outs, takes in the strike. So now the count is no balls, 1 strike for the number 23 hitter. They are in a base loaded situation with 2 outs. This is the time to shine for GW to secure the win with this remaining out here. As he takes a swing, going to first, foul ball. Just went out of bounds. And now the number 3 hitter is 1 strike away for going down, leaving everyone stranded. And it's critical moment, so everybody's on their feet. Both dugouts is standing. The fans is looking to see this potential last play right here. Ooh. Ball 1. Here's the pitch. What a smack! Going towards right. Can the right man able to make it? Oh no! He drops the ball. 1 coming in, 2 coming in, and 3 came in.
And now, on the unexpected turn in events, wait a minute. Wait a minute. And now they rewarding him with the double. But the fans is so the fans is debating with the call as the umpire ruled that a ground rule double, and they tie the game. Unbelievable. Talk about a turning event. Wow. What an ordeal. Unexpected. Wow. I don't know how to make of that, to be honest with you. As GW managed to give up 2-1 here. And it's a wild pitch. They wasn't able to capitalize it. I think the third baseman didn't really pay attention right there. So, number 20 is taking the ball. The fans are still arguing, yelling at the umpire. They want him with a inside the park home run or triple, but they didn't get that call because the ball was already out of play as he swung and missed, swung in a fastball foul for strike number 1. So now the count is even at 1-1 with 2 outs. Wow. Talk about a crazy way to, tie up the game. Wow. It was a close call. Strike 1, strike 2. 2 outs, yes. Whew. So the left fielder almost caught the ball but managed to drop it right there. After number 20 is fighting off on another foul. So yeah, 4-4, got it. As he swung on and missed on a low pitch for out number 3. So now for the first time this season we are going to the bottom of the 7th inning at home where GW will have to answer back, try to secure the game. Here in the bottom of the 7th inning. We'll be right back after this message on a crazy first half. Let's see what GW can do to answer back.
You already know for exclusive and the best beats, connect to www.iditbeat.com.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, mujeres, ladies, we are back. Bienvenidos. Vamos. As we in the bottom of the seventh inning. After GW trailing, leading by two, they found themselves in a tie game leading up to the bottom of the seventh inning for the first time. As we see a drone over here chilling, pointing at fans and stuff like that. As we are about to, start this off with the number 27 hitter coming in to see what the heck he gonna do to try to get some ones in and stuff like that. So I see the drum over here. Yeah. So yeah, he's watching us commentate the drum. That's a nice drum though. Yeah. Anyway, so the number 27 hitter is coming up here as he takes the first pitch on a breaking ball, but they gave him a strike. I think Jones is legal to fly as he's swinging a miss for strike number two. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike number three. 1 out. It's a quick out for the number 27 hitter. Potentially ending up to extra inning if they don't manage to score in any one as we are going back to the top of the lineup here as he takes a pitch for strike one. One of our very few lefties out here representing the lefties, team lefty. Here's a pitch. Here's a swing, hit, base hit, center field, potentially for a double. Lost the control of the ball, but he managed to take a double out of that. So GW do have one on board with 1 out, potentially the go-ahead runner here. And the number 24 hitter is coming on the plate to see if we could bring him home. Here on the bottom of the seventh inning. There's a chopper to third. Throws to first. 1-2. He was considered safe. Safe. Now what a crazy chop play right there that was. But he managed to steal third. And they are calling in to see what's going on. I believe we do have one on third base. Still 1 out. There is a great chance that GW, Big Baby will bring him home here. And you know this is very dangerous for Bronx when Big Baby's on bat. Himon Jimenez, the senior, as he takes a pitch wide outside for ball one, as the man went to second base with no problems here. Ooh, swing and a miss. Strike number one. Whoa. Well, Big Baby takes a walk. I have no idea what happened. But there's a potential, it's possibility that Bronx probably walked him intentionally so that they could probably do like a little double play out of here in this situation for the number 29 hitter to pop up here to see if they could bring him home as he takes a ball one. Um, And swing and a miss, strike one. One out. So GW definitely find themselves with a full base potential with one out. And here's a swing and a miss, foul. And now there's one ball, two strike. And now everybody's waiting in silence. Ball. So now it's 2-2. Everybody's on their feet again. Because back to back, we really have some incredible innings here. Full count. And the catcher is definitely being more aware. As GW is 1-1 away from taking this home. Especially when there's only one out in the game. Here's a swing and a miss towards center. And he drops the ball. And there we go here, ladies and gentlemen. GW was able to secure the win. GW was able to secure the win. Wow. Almost a close catch from the center fielder. Unfortunately, was not able to help the ball. And GW managed to take this one home on the score of 5-4. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Your final score is GW 5, Bronx Size 4. It appears that the center fielder injured himself over there. Hopefully he's okay there. What an incredible match. GG's to both teams. That was dramatic, Nestor. What a dramatic end. Both teams. You know, we got to give a shout out to them. Um, we got to do an injury check on the center fielder for Bronx Science out there. But man, woof, man, the last two innings, forget about it. We was just on the, we was on our feet. The fans out here was on their feet. The player was on the feet. But it was just that one opportunity hit that secured the win from for George W for GW. Woo! I am so bad with my commentary. Felicidades. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for everyone who's watching to YouTube. Much appreciated. Zoom out a little bit as we are going to end this stream here. Unfortunately, we're gonna be doing more interviews. We're gonna start working on that. Unfortunately, we won't have any interviews right now. But stay tuned. We got more days of exciting baseball games coming at you this week. Tomorrow, the ladies Trojan softball team will be taking the field. And Wednesday, GW is back on the on the pitch as they're going to be facing a team that I just forgot the name of the team. But I'll let you guys know. What happened? Clinton High School. So you're gonna see the boys playing again tomorrow, Wednesday night, as they take Clinton High School, and that's another good team right there. So it will be in another exciting match. Marcus, let's go. I see you guys are holding it down on YouTube comments. Love you guys. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna be signing off. But thank you so much for everyone who's tuning in, and I will see you guys on the next one. Shout out to Mr. Jarvis, the cameraman, Mr. Lopez holding it down as commentary. Myself, I'm holding it down as myself too. Oh, and by the way, today is my birthday, so definitely shout out to me there. Uh, here we go. And who else? Who else? Yo, can't forget Gabe, holding it down for Law, coming in hot, and everybody out here who's supporting us so far as we about to wrap up. So take it easy. Have a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Stay safe, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out.